Hey Warriors, university can be expensive, but the Ontario Student Assistance Program, also known as OSAP, is here to support you. This government program helps Ontario students with the cost of their education. When you apply, they'll look at your school expenses and financial situation to see how much support you qualify for. OSAP offers a mix of grants, free money you don't have to pay back, and loans, money you'll repay later. It's a great way to make school more affordable. Applying for OSAP can feel overwhelming. The Student Awards and Financial Aid Team, or SAFA, is here to help. Check out the timestamps in the description below for specific tips. Getting started. Tip 1. Apply on time. One of the most important things to keep in mind is the application deadline. If you're applying for OSAP for both the fall and winter school terms, the recommended deadline to apply is June 15th. However, if you're applying for winter or spring term OSAP only, the deadlines may vary. To find the most up-to-date information, visit our OSAP Deadlines and Important Dates webpage. Tip 2. Link your OSAP account to the Ontario University's Application Centre. If this is your first time applying for OSAP, you'll need to create an account, a personal profile, and be assigned an Ontario Access number. Once you've completed this step, you'll be ready to apply. To apply for full-time OSAP, select the Apply for Full-Time button. Indicate when your classes will begin for the upcoming academic year. Linking your Ontario University's Application Centre, or OUAC account, can make applying for OSAP faster and easier. Doing so will automatically fill in parts of your OSAP profile. In some cases, we may even be able to create an OSAP application for you with your school and program details pre-filled, saving you even more time. Remember, linking your OUAC account is totally optional, and you don't have to do it right away. You can always come back and set it up later. Just enter your OUAC login information to complete the linking process. While you're applying. Tip 3. Add your student ID. Once your profile is set up, you are ready to start your OSAP application. Choose whether you're applying for full-time or part-time OSAP. Then select University of Waterloo from the school search. While entering your student ID number is optional, it can help speed up your application process. You can find your 8-digit student ID number on your offer of admission letter. Tip 4. Find your program. When searching for your program, we recommend searching by your faculty, program, or major. You can find your program in Quest or on your offer of admission letter. In this example, we'll search for the Chemical Engineering Bachelor's Program. You can also narrow down your search by selecting the term your program starts and the year you're entering. Select the Next button. You'll see terms such as 1A, 2B, which refer to your year and term of study. For example, if you're applying for OSAP for the first term of your first year, you would select 1A. Keep in mind that some programs may have different areas of focus, so be sure to pick the correct one. If you're applying for funding for 2 terms, select the 2-term option. If you're only applying for 1 term, choose the 1-term option. If you're in a co-op program and don't have 2 study terms back-to-back, you'll need to apply for OSAP 1 term at a time. For instance, if you're in school during the fall and on co-op in the winter, you'd only need to apply for OSAP for the fall term, September to December, and then submit an extension form to SAFA to add your winter term, January to April, to your existing OSAP application. Refer to Tip 10, Request an OSAP extension. Tip 5, Report your assets. As you go through the application, you'll be asked to report your income and assets. One of the questions will ask if you expect to have any assets by the start date of your study period. For a helpful guide on what assets to include and what to leave out, click on the What to Include in Other Assets info link. It'll give you a full list of what to report on your OSAP application. After you've applied. Tip 6. Submit your required documents. Once you've submitted your application, check out the list of required documents by selecting Go to a list of your document. Complete and upload all the necessary paperwork to your application. For each document, you can click on its name to see exactly what's needed. Remember to date and sign your documents and make sure to scan or take clear photos of the pages. Then simply upload each document as a PDF using the Upload Form button. Your OSAP application will be on hold until we've received all the required documents, and then our team will review and process everything for you. Please submit all required documents as soon as possible to avoid any funding delays. To learn more about required documentation deadlines and documentation processing times, visit our web pages on OSAP, deadlines, and important dates. Tip 7. Complete your Master Student Financial Assistance Agreement. You'll need to complete the Master Student Financial Assistance Agreement, or MSFAA. This online loan agreement is made with the National Student Loan Service Center, also known as the NSLSC. Both undergraduate, bachelor's, and graduate, master's, and doctoral students are required to do this. After you submit your OSAP application, you'll receive your MSFAA number. You can find your 10-digit MSFAA number under the OSAP Required Documents page. Once your OSAP application is submitted, the NSLSC will send you a welcome email within 2 to 3 days. This email will invite you to register for an online account and complete the MSFAA. Just follow the steps to create your account with the NSLSC and finish the registration process. Tip 8. Check the OSAP Message Center. On your OSAP profile, you can choose how you'd like to check the status of your application and receive forms. You can opt to get them online or have them mailed to you as paper forms. For faster updates, we recommend selecting the online option. This way, all your OSAP messages and updates will be sent directly to your OSAP Message Center, which you can easily access when logged into your account. Think of your OSAP Message Center like an inbox, where you'll find all the latest information. Tip 9. How to make changes to your application. Once your application is submitted, you can't edit your application. If you need to update your course load, income, or scholarships, complete the full-time OSAP application update form. Contact SAFA to inquire about other changes and what documentation is required. Tip 10. Request an OSAP extension. If you already have a confirmed full-time OSAP application on file for the current academic year, complete the extension form to add another full-time term onto your current application if you are returning for an additional full-time academic term during the same school year. You are on an official co-op work term and wish to apply for additional funding for living costs. Or you have completed an undergraduate degree and are returning as a full-time graduate student during the same school year. Visit our OSAP Important Dates webpage to learn about extension form deadlines. Tip 11. Keep your OSAP loans interest-free. You'll want to keep any previous student loans received through OSAP interest-free and non-repayable as you continue with your full-time studies. If you are registered in full-time studies or on an official co-op work term, you'll need to notify the National Student Loan Service Center to keep your loans interest-free. There are 2 ways to signal to the NSLSC that you are continuing your full-time studies. 1. Apply for full-time OSAP and receive funding through the confirmation of enrollment process. 2. If you are not applying for full-time OSAP or receiving full-time OSAP funding for the current or upcoming academic term, you'll need to fill out the Continuation of Interest-Free Status Application, or CIFS. Remember to choose only one of these options. To learn more about when you'll need to fill out the CIFS application, visit our CIFS webpage. How to access support. If you still have questions about OSAP, you can reach out to the Student Awards and Financial Aid team or the Center. You can find our contact information in the description below. We hope this video made the OSAP application process a little easier to navigate. Remember, OSAP is here to help make university more affordable. Take your time, follow the steps, and don't hesitate to reach out if you need support. Good luck with your application.